Hi, welcome to Out Past the Rings, Volume 31. Today we're talking about perhaps my favorite release of all time, Via Fondo's Efter Utan Under 12-inch LP that came out on January 16th of 2015. This was a co-release by Through Love Records and Zegema Beach, although the jackets were printed and the label and the band forgot that I was going to help out. So even though we still took a third of the pressing and it was over $1,000, our label didn't show up on any of the records. So on the 100 ZBR copies you will find a sticker label on there. Kind of unfortunate considering it pretty much is my favorite release of all time. But these things happen. The art was done by Alina, the guitarist, vocalist in the band. It is absolutely fantastic. I believe it's actually a 6 or larger foot chalk or something painting that is, well, much bigger than this. It consists of 8 songs, 4 each side. All the songs are absolutely fantastic. If I had to pick some favorites, number 2 is really, really good. It was one of the first singles they released, and the build-up and the time change at the beginning is just fantastic. The length of number 4, it just has a La Quiete feel to it. I don't know. It rides out the ending too. It's so good. My favorite track is probably number 5, Vita Stake It. I don't know how to say it. That is quintessential Via Fondo. And Isolerat Cal, number 6, is another one that is, the riffs, they're so gorgeous. But the music is still very driving, and the vocals, although I guess kind of screamy, aren't shrieky screamy, they're more yelled, a little bit less almost each release. What else can we say about this? Oh, I went to go see Alina and met her in Sweden, in Uppsala, I believe, and spent an afternoon and interviewed her. That was amazing. Back in 2017, during the Mertex tour that never happened. Oh, and there's also well, I wouldn't say an unreleased track. They released a digital single before the LP with a song from these sessions called Humalu or Humala or something like that, and it's a very good song. It does not appear on the LP, nor on the digital version as far as I remember. So make sure you check that out if you haven't already, and if you haven't listened to this album, dear God, check it out. It's amazing. I believe we did 300 on black. They are all gone. They had the inner thick board sleeve, just amazing. Oh, one little extra story here. When I had my move from Ontario to New Zealand to BC, the records went from Ontario to BC after 6 months or so, or 8 months of just sitting in my friend's house, Nate's, and when my record showed up, this record was not in my personal collection, and I promptly tripped out. Luckily, I kept a backup of everything in a separate box, and I was able to pull the record that was in there to keep as my personal copy. Otherwise, I would have lost my only copy of this record, and that would have just been horrible because, like I said, there's none left. Maybe one day we'll get a second pressing because we don't have any of the first EP, well, not the first EP, Fast and this. I would really like to get more of them in. We've also got 2 songs that ended up on a double 12-inch that happened later on, right before they kind of went on hiatus / disbanded. But we can talk about that more on the 8 Feet Under Out Past the Ring. So that will conclude number 31. As I haven't done one of these in a couple days. A little rusty. That's okay. We'll be back next time for whatever the next one is. I think it's I Love Your Lifestyle, or maybe it's Careless. It's something Swedish. Swedish.